You can see the difference between the 5 and the Cross there. Lengthwise, they're pretty similar. A little less rocker, way more narrow. A lot more narrow. Lower in the decks. I know I'm a little heavy for it. I'm right at about 175. I think cutoff's like 165, but I'm okay paddling like a lower volume boat. You can definitely see the difference in the width of the stern. But yeah, I'm excited. Definitely doesn't have much of an edge, does it? It's nice and flat though. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, it doesn't have as much of a pronounced edge back here, it seems.
No, it's kind of rounded off pretty good. It's full on displacement though. I mean full on planing. Wow, look, they're very similar. That's a harder edge though. You can see it, and I could feel it in that boat. That boat, like watching you come through Chinese reef, I could see it, and I was like, yeah, if it's that Cross, that thing whips around the river so smoothly.
You gotta stay on top of it. I'm gonna try it with the seat. I think I'm gonna try it with the seat and not forward.
Yeah, you want to keep like an active paddle blade in the water. When I was paddling it, felt like you always wanted to be in control. Don't just like try to ride shit out. You're like, whoa. Wow, this feels so much smaller. I bet you that means it's going to be faster. It's going to be more narrow, so in theory, it should be faster.
Yeah, it's fast in a chaotic rapid.
Yeah.
But it's not real fast.
It is. Oh wow, this boat's fast. I can feel it. It's faster than the Cross. This bow's more narrow. I was right over it. Not very stable for my body weight. Now given I am around about 170, 175, and it's not as stable, but it feels pretty good. Oh, I like the way this boat feels so far. It has that same whippiness. Look at that, that ZET Kayak whippiness. See, I can tell it rides underwater there. We're not as wide behind the hips as the Toro. And then Brent up there's in the Cross. I'm doing a on-water review of the 5. You might want to stick around for this one. I hope my battery doesn't die, but look how smoothly that bow just rides out of the water. I'm impressed so far. All right, this is kind of the first rapid. Let's see how this one goes. That bow. Easy to get that bow up out of the hole. It doesn't feel real edgy either. The edges are there, but they don't feel like they're grabby edges. It's so fast. Oh, look at that bow. I love how that bow rides up and over. I can't get over it enough. Woo! Ha-ha! And it's a little smaller in that tail. I can load it a little better. There was a little edginess in that backwards. I should have went further. I should have charged that booth better. That'd been a good boof right there. I just didn't see it. So that lets you know how that stern loads and goes. It didn't want to send me up and over, which is a good thing. It definitely feels small, but not like crazy small for me. It feels like performance. resurfaces well. After drops. The thing is, I feel like I want to keep a rudder in to keep that tail from whipping out on me, just like the cross. It handles extremely well through these currents. Or whatever. Yeah. You got jungled up on that rock. Send it over this, and send it right over this. Woo! Yo! That's it. To where he went, a better line. So we're coming in to know where to land. This time I'm going to hit that corner. Yeah, that was it. Yo! This thing comes off so smooth. That went really smooth even though I spun it out. So once again, that tail, you gotta leave that active blade in or you're gonna lose control of that tail. And that's what happened right there. This thing comes off really good. Yeah. Get that eddy right behind that rock. Aha! Yeah! Oh, that's so fun, dude. Dude, that's awesome. I'm liking this pace. This is how you should do the drive. Well, the boat handles extremely well. I highly recommend it. 5. I could easily paddle this full time. Keeping that active paddle blade in there keeps it straight. Got to remember that. Nice little slot move there. Look at him. You can get off the tree. You can really get this thing off a rock fast. Stay out of that tree. He's good. Yeah, this is a really good boat, dude. I really like this boat a lot. I'm impressed. And it's pretty damn comfortable. I thought it'd feel too small. Overall impressions of the ZET 5, very fast. It's narrow, it's way more narrow. I'll throw some specs up, but it's got a way more narrow hull than the Cross. And it just, this bow is flat. So it hits the holes and it lifts it. They did a good job on this boat. It might be getting a little dark, but I'll do the best I can to finish out the review, the on-water review of the ZET Cross. Once again, you want to like paddle this boat very aggressively and pull your strokes hard. You pull those strokes hard, this thing performs beautifully. It's hard to describe what it feels like. It kind of makes me feel, it's almost like Phantom meets 9R in a way. If I was like maybe 15 pounds lighter, this would be my boat. For sure. 15 pounds lighter, I would paddle this one full time over the Cross. I feel like I can use those edges easier to my advantage, being a little heavier, being heavier in the water. Oh, there's a booth coming up. Yeah. I should go center. I think center is a better route. Looking at that. See that? So holding that stroke in there lets me go right over those. Yeah! So it's got a little, being lower volume like this, I can load the stern coming through drops better. Once I started kind of like getting a feel for this boat, you want to come through a hole and then hold that blade. Either that or go back. Don't do, that's what happened to me at nowhere. I kind of like took a stroke, went like this, it goes whoop. I mean, this fucking thing just, that one did the same thing to me.
I mean, you've been seeing me have trouble with it.
Dude.
Spinning out on me in a lot of spots.
It encourages, both of these designs I think encourage good paddling, like keeping a blade in the water all the time.
Funny, like eddy line, you gotta be on it.
If not, you're gonna spin around. A long stroke in the water. It doesn't do, this thing does not paddle for you, that's for sure. Yeah, that's so smooth the way that thing eddies out like that. Alright, so final thoughts on the ZET 5. Very impressed by its nimbleness, the way this thing can get around the river. It comes off boost really smoothly. It's got that progressive rocker, so it just comes off boost, lands nice and flat, and comes out and drops. Could be an issue on like super big drops, but you get used to stomping it. And at my weight, I'm about, I'll repeat that, you know, I'm like, I feel like I'm about 15 pounds too heavy. So a little lighter, this boat would just be a performance machine. I love how you can kind of come in these eddies just like the cross. It has that same style for entering and exiting eddies. It's not a super aggressive boat, it's not super aggressive boat, but it's going to make you a better paddler. This is one of these boats that'll make you or break you. You could buy this boat coming out of a boat that kind of just rides through rapids, and you're like, you get in this and you realize you have to actually like earn your paddle. But boats like this can like make you a better paddler. I think when it gets on that edge and it comes off drops, and me being a little heavier, I'm able to load that tail and kind of like get that bow up over the holes really nicely. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now before it gets too dark. And thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. And I'll do like a walkthrough on it maybe at one point. But so yeah, catch you guys next time. Oh yeah. Try to get up on this. Woo! This thing just zips around the river. It feels